Welcome to Marin Ghana News. I am Valerie Habert from Nigeria. On today's news, we're going to be discussing on the latest and most recent events in South Africa. First, the highlights. 2024 Grammys, Tyla wins Davido and Burna Boy. She wins the Best African Music Performance Award. Nigeria to play South Africa in the 2024 afcon. South African President Ramaphosa congratulates Tyla on her historic Grammy win. Inmates preparing to vote as the upcoming South African presidential election is fast ahead. The main news. South African singer Tyla wins the Best African Music Performance Award, the Grammys 2024 Grammys Award on Sunday. The 22-year-old artist contended against other artists like Davido, Burna Boy and Asake. Her last year hit song Water, which you may have heard about, won against other hit songs by Davido, Burna Boy, Asake and Ira Star. In her congratulatory speech, Tyla made some few comments. She said, "If you don't know me, my name is Tyla. I'm from South Africa, and last year God decided to change my whole life. So thank you so much to God." She also said, "Thank you to my team, my family. I know my mother's somewhere crying. Thank you to the Recording Academy for this category. It's so important, and I know I'm forgetting some things, but I won a Grammy. Thank you, thank you, thank you." From the speech, we could see that Tyla was very happy with her awards that she won. And she also told the reporters that her dad had already marked a place somewhere in their room to keep this award out of excitement. South African singer Tyla's victory at the Grammys Award over the Nigerians did not sit well and added more fuel to the rivalry between these two nations. One of the Nigerians commented on the social media platform X and said, "South Africa won today, but Nigeria will win on Wednesday, where it most matters." Nigerians have called on their national team, the Super Eagles, to avenge them in Wednesday, where it most matters. Nigeria will be playing South Africa in the African Cup of Nations semi-finals at Ivory Coast. One of the Nigerians tweeted on X and said, "No Nigerian won a Grammy, but South Africa won. This is Nigerians being generous so that when we win them in AFCON, they will have something to banter with." Nigeria Afrobeat superstar Burna Boy has got up to 4 nominations in the Grammy Award, although he did not bag anyone. His performance at the Grammys Award night was also mind-blowing and outstanding. Nigerian singer Billy O told the reporters that although Africans are dominating in the African entertainment industry, they are not being respected well enough at the Grammys. Despite the rivalry between these two nations, the Nigerian Afrobeat superstar Davido congratulated Tyla on her big win. South African President Ramaphosa also congratulated Tyla on her prehistoric Grammy win. On Twitter, he posted, "Tyla, we congratulate you and we celebrate you. Thank you for your authenticity and for flying the flag. Woke up to the news of our very own Tyla winning the Best African Music Performance for her song Water at the Grammys. She is the youngest African to win such a prestigious award, adding herself to the list of eminent South African artists and musicians who have made inedible." This was his post on Twitter. Other South Africans have also gone on social media to congratulate Tyla on her big win. Did you know that South Africa is one of the countries that allow inmates to vote during the elections? Not only that, but South Africans no longer living in South Africa are also allowed to cast their votes to choose the president. Thousands of convicted prisoners in South Africa are preparing to vote in the upcoming 2024 South African presidential election. This follows a successful drive by their Independent Electoral Commission to allow inmates to be on the voters' roll. It's expected that the voters' roll this year will pass the 27 million mark. It's also expected that at least 100,000 prisoners would vote this year, which is more than it was in 2019 when it was 15,000 voters. Electoral staff and prison officials are also to visit the 240 correctional facilities in South Africa to prepare inmates who need to be for the first time on the voters roll, or those who their details need to be updated. Some inmates were registered as voters when they were free men, so now that they are now prisoners, their details need to be updated that they are voting from the prison. This South African presidential election is going to be one of the most historic since the Apartheid War. Well, this is Mary Gunning News, and I am Valerie Habits from Nigeria.